Hey everybody, welcome back to another brand new episode of the top 25 of 2025 countdown. We got about 25 releases that came out in 2025, just around there. Maybe a couple more if you include some super high-end ones, but this is the countdown. We've been doing it for the last, what are we on now? Number 13. We've been doing it for the last 12 days. This is number 13 on my list. It is a hobby box of 2025 Heritage. This is a pretty big mover. Typically, I'm pretty down on Heritage. I think last year's list, it was probably in the around 20 to 21 spot, maybe even worse. Usually with Heritage, it is a pretty weak product because there's just really nothing going on. It's almost like a vending box in years past. You'd get one hit. Most of the time it was a relic. And then you'd get maybe one numbered card, and that's it. All the rest were just base cards. So it was more or less for set builders, and not so much people like to rip boxes to find, maybe a big hit or a return on their investment. The good thing about this product is that's changed a bit. They have put a whole bunch of chrome in the Heritage boxes this year. We have the blue sparkles. There's 8 of those. There's a bunch of chrome refractors and everything else. I think it's about 16 total chrome cards per box. We just did some not chrome update. We just did some Heritage high number, and those had 16 per box. So we'll check it out. 500 cards in the set. The last 100 cards are short printed. One hit. This box is going to Josh. So Josh, thank you for taking this one. Now let's get into this and see what we can find. It's a pretty big mover. It wasn't quite good enough to break the top 10. Some of you might have it in there, and some of you might be still wondering what are my top 10. You're going to find out soon. This is, like I said, number 13 on the list of the top 25. So we had this covered pretty good when it came out back in the spring. They had mega boxes. We got a bunch of those. We had a ton of hobby cases. We had blaster boxes. I believe they even made fat packs with these. So it's always a pretty big release every year. And now Heritage High Number seems a little bit like an afterthought, like they just pushed it out at the last second, along with all these other releases. Heritage High Number doesn't even have a retail component, which is weird. So if you like Heritage High Number, you're going to have to go and buy a hobby box. Luckily, the hobby boxes are still for sale as we speak on Topps website for $99. $99 for those. All right, Josh, best of luck to you. Let's see what we can find. Hopeful that we can find a nice hit here on this Thursday evening double upload day. We did the new release preview finally of Chrome Update Breakers Delight. If you want to check that out, we'll have Cosmic Chrome maybe tomorrow. I hope so. We also have some breaks tomorrow. There's Ryan Jeffers Friday night breaks coming at you, and also flash sales. Find the Auto Friday. Should be a good old time. There's a bicentennial. Angel Martinez, already a numbered card, and an autograph. Now, it's not a big name, but that's still pretty nice that you get an autograph. Valente Belloso for the Marlins on-card auto is going to be our hit. There's a Jock Peterson. We have 8 of these blue sparkles throughout. Travis d'Arnaud, a refractor right there. Zach DeZenzo. Now, I obviously like Heritage High Number a little bit better than this because we haven't seen Heritage High Number on the list yet. That'll be coming up. Max Scherzer, mostly because a lot of it's the same. Price point's the same. Amount of chrome cards are the same and everything, but I just like the checklist better. With Nick Kurtz. With the checklist here, you got your Series 1 guys in here that you're looking for. So you'll be looking out for guys like James Wood, Dylan Cruz, Jacob Wilson. Can't remember, did Roki make it? Roki may have made it in this. I remember the biggest hit of the year was from this product was a Mookie Betts autograph. We just pulled a Mookie Betts auto on Wednesday night, yesterday, and the Under Wraps baseball. Man, those were pretty good. So the last 3 Under Wraps baseballs that we opened for Fanatics had a Mookie Betts auto, a Reggie Jackson auto, and the Don Mattingly. some nice ones. Probably toss another one of those in there tomorrow in the breaks. I bought a bunch of cases of them. They're fun. Well, here's the bad news for this box. The autograph came in like the second pack or whatever. There's Jacob Wilson. So there might not be too much action on the way here. Maybe a numbered card or two. There's an original buyback, Pete Falcone. No more box toppers. In years past, that would be a box topper just floating on the top of the Heritage box. Luis Peralta on the blue sparkle. The best thing that this product has going for it is the price point. Super cheap. On the secondary market, they're going for about $120 to $130. And they came out, I think, pre-sale at $89 and release day top sold for about $99. Which is, I mean, if we can keep hobby boxes under $100, that's a definite win. Zach Geloff on the blue sparkle as well. Ty Madden right there. Zach Geloff. Seems like, weirdly enough, like one card per pack has a bum corner like that. Zach Geloff has a bum corner. I noticed there's another one. Previously it had one. Hopefully that's not going to be prevalent throughout the entire box. There's Edwin Diaz. Now, the Dodgers closer, like they didn't have enough. That was a glaring hole in the playoffs. They just went and said, okay, Roki Sasaki, you're our closer now. And now they've got one of the best, Edwin Diaz. And the Mets are kind of reeling a little bit. They're losing their stars. Edwin Diaz gone. Brandon Nimmo gone. Pete Alonso gone. Juan Soto's probably sitting there thinking, man, why didn't I just take the Yankees offer of $760? It's only $5 million less than the Mets. At least they're going to, sign guys. And players always want to go to the Yankees. Mets missing the playoffs last year by an inch to the Reds. Just not good vibes out in the in Flushing right now. Andrew McCutchen right there. I have noticed we haven't hit a single numbered card yet. You have all these chromes, and you'd expect at least one or two numbered cards in a box, but we haven't seen one. Trey Sweeney. That should hopefully change in this last stack. Alex Bregman, those blues are rather common and also unnumbered. Got the Blake Snell right there on the Dodgers card. Pretty sure Roki is in here somewhere. Be nice to find him. Another Kutch. Man, not a single numbered card. I guess this does not deserve a spot in the top 10, that's for sure. I mean, it's not terrible. Austin Gomber, but the entire box give us an autograph. A bunch of those blue sparkles and some chrome base as well. You know what? There was one numbered card. It was the Bicentennial, but no color. I was waiting for a chrome numbered color card is what I was looking for. And there you have it. That is Heritage Flagship. Came out back in the spring. If you like Heritage, we got Heritage High Number, which just came out. And I'll tell you what, Heritage High Number has been actually pretty freaking good. We are right now at, I think we're at 6 out of 7 boxes. Of the last 7 boxes we opened up on Wednesday, 6 of them had autographs, which you got to love that. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks to Josh for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to check us out on Whatnot, we'll be live tomorrow right here. $15 off all of our, or $15 off if you sign up with this, and it's good on all of our breaks. You can really use it for anything. It doesn't even have to be a break. If we're selling packs, we might do some flash sales on Fridays. As usual, you can pick up some boxes and get $15 off. Some of those boxes will be super cheap, starting off at maybe $15 or $20. So come on by. We're live every Sunday and Wednesday with big boy breaks. We also have a big Christmas giveaway that we're going to be doing with a whole ton of probably about $2,000 worth of stuff that we are giving away. So make sure you bookmark all of our upcoming streams throughout the end of the year. They're all in the description for this video. And I hope to see you in our stream tomorrow night. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all later. Good night, everybody.